John. Oh, John.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love Kate. Oh, no.
Man was granted a soul, and with it clarity. Let there be an end to it, John.
On the second day of...
Let there be a final end to this soul-devouring demon. Do you know what it is? It's Lair. It's that game Lair. It's about dragons.
First Nier game?
It's the
We're
first
playing Legend of Dragoon.
We were playing the first Nier game. No! It had to happen. It had to happen. Like I can't, I can't help it. I got a sickness. I'm going to therapy. Maybe we'll stop halfway through. Look at this guy. I only want to watch this because you never actually see any of this in the game, which I find kind of interesting. You know what I like about Demon Souls, John?
What's that?
Oh, by the way, hey everybody, welcome back to a Patreon bonus video. I'm Jeff.
I'm John.
John is he's got so much remorse. His skeletons, man, they were fucking scary in Demon Souls.
Big skeleton.
After Dark Souls, they became way less scary. It's got like 2 chins and like spikes and shit. Scary ass motherfucker. Uh-oh. See, but now this is false advertising because you'll never get to be able to summon anybody into your game ever again since the servers are down. We should have played this before Dark Souls 3, John. And then, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. So
Dragon's all like, what up, bitches?
got a little shaky mouth. Got some tartar problems, some plaque, little gum disease, gingivitis. All right, so here's the deal, everybody. Kind of wanted to play Demon Souls. It's the only game we haven't played yet. If there is an overwhelmingly negative reaction, then we may stop. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. But you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll go forward. Play a little Demon Souls. Oh no, the Demon Souls online service says, boo, has been terminated. All right, so what are we going to do this time, John?
God, that guy has like a baby man-child face.
Yeah, the faces in this game suck balls. So, all right, what do we got as far as names go?
Let's see.
Who were our previous characters? I've forgotten all of them.
Well, the last game was Sanford, right?
Sanford, yeah, that's true.
And then before that was, it was a female, wasn't it? Or that was Bloodborne? I don't remember.
I thought Bloodborne was a big fat guy. Do we ever played? No, we played Dark Souls. Original Dark Souls we played with the lady character. Yeah. So what are we thinking? Maybe we should make a character first and then, what do you think? Should we do ladies or should we do dudes?
It's up to you, man.
It's actually interesting.
You're the one playing the game, so.
There's actually some, I think that there's one where there's some armors where the dudes can't, or ladies can't wear the armors. I do know that we're going to go ahead and we're going to play the game on essentially easy mode with the royalty class, which comes with some weapons and then also some spells. It's very easy to go through the game if you have spells. So let's see. Should we do some? Oh my God. Okay. All right. I don't know. What do you think? Should we do the lady character again?
Again, up to you. Since you are the one playing, I'm going to let you choose.
God, her face is just, oh my God. I'm getting Demon Souls, man. Can I get one that looks like vaguely human?
No.
That's vaguely human. What do we have as far as hair color go? Wait, do we have purple? Purple. No, we don't have any purple.
Oh, no purple. Wow.
Let's see. Can we do, what do we got in hairstyles? We got buzz cut, short and wavy, long and wavy, short, long, wild, ponytail. What do you think? Short and wavy, long and wavy?
Yeah, I mean.
Short and wavy. Can we, let's see, can I go in here and do like hair color? Oh, yes. Okay, good. Okay, red is up. Green is down. There we go. Now she's part of the family.
Welcome to the families.
Let's see. Oh no!
Sorry,
God,
wrong game.
Oops. Fuck. Hair color. Hold on. Let's make this go. Sorry, I know I have a much faster start to most of the Souls games, but it's been a while since I've actually played Demon Souls. All right, so let's see. I was gonna say, is there a different way? Let's see. Got long wavy. This is back in the olden days, right, when things were a little bit more primitive. Buzz cut. There's not really any crazy hair.
No.
There's not even any like pigtails, right? Like
Yeah.
this was before they were doing any of that. So
Yeah.
what do you think? Maybe just
go with that one.
Short and wavy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a couple more random faces here. Oh my goodness. I don't know. What do you think? Kind of fits a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to remember to stop pressing the random button. How about that? She looks like a nice young lady. What's this young lady's name, John?
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
We had a Gertrude. No, Gertrude was Dragon Age Inquisition, I believe.
Yeah.
We had a Bernice. How about a Wilhelmina? Frankincense? Trapper Keeper? Marshmallow? Xylophone? Flambulus? Crebopulus Michael? Mercedes? That's good. Thank you, John. I was just out here screaming words, and you were coming up with gold. Say nuts. Mercedes. That'll work. And she's a royal, right? So
Yeah.
there we go. She's driving a Mercedes. Fat stacks. So have you ever run into Demon Souls 4, John?
No.
Okay.
I've never played Demon Souls ever. Never heard of it until the day I met you.
Okay. Well,
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria.
Well, you know.
That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land.
it was like smoke on the water.
Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog.
Were they attacked by
never
pirates?
returned.
Yeah, that's right. Just a lot of Jeffrey Rush in there.
But Valorfax of the royal
Like the
twin
movie The
fangs
Fog?
Oh, yeah.
broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight.
He's like, man, it's fucked up in there.
That the old King Alant had aroused the old one.
Uh-oh.
Well, you shouldn't have been
great
dressed like
beast
that.
Below the nexus from its eternal slumber.
You
And that
slut-shaming
the
King
colorless
Yes.
Alant.
fog swept in, unleashing terrible demons.
Oh, no.
Butthole face?
Yep.
The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds.
So this is a little different than the Dark
And
Souls
chaos reigns.
lore.
I would expect it to be.
Valorfax
Yeah.
spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force.
Mm-hmm.
And the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination.
I don't know. I can imagine a lot.
Yeah.
The legends
Like
spread
35, 37?
mighty warriors were drawn
40?
to the cursed land. But none have returned.
Is this where they go over all the people?
Bjor of the Twin
Yep.
Fangs,
Bjor the Twin Fangs, ladies and gentlemen.
Yurt the Silent Chief,
Boo!
Sage Urbane,
Yay!
Skurver the Wanderer,
Eh.
the Sixth Saint Astraea, and her knight Garl Vinland,
One of the best stories in the entire
and
series.
Sage Frake the Visionary.
That Sage is a freak! He's a super
The
freak!
colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders.
Boletaria's a big-ass place.
Yeah, it is.
Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction.
Oh, no!
The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near.
It's kind of
and
interesting
far.
how, like, there's no money for, like, cutscenes
But
here.
Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Slave.
Why not?
Slave.
Why not both? I mean, you know. Sure. Let's just do this.
So if you click no, does it?
It basically, like, you know how there's a tutorial level in all the games?
Oh, yeah.
Here, it jumps you over the tutorial level and it just dumps you right into the hub.
Okay.
So we're going to play the tutorial level, though. Hey, why not? Our character is coming in, walking in. Mercedes is like, and fuck your fog. Got this.
Brave soul who fears not death.
Get a haircut.
I shall guide you.
It's the visionary, John.
Like visionaries, like they had the little hologram thing on their chest.
Yeah, just like that. I bet you didn't know this was a secret Visionaries game.
Well, shit, that's all you had to say, man. I would have been like, let's play this.
Was it like the next game that Miyazaki makes is just a mask game? It's like, what?
Turns out it's in humanoids.
Yeah.
That actually seems like something that would be a Miyazaki game.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so here we are. We know how to do a lot of these things now. You know, obviously this is the first game in the series, so it's a little bit. It's actually probably going to end up being a little bit easier in some respects than Dark Souls, and then in a lot of other ways harder. I feel like the big thing that is kind of outside of Dark Souls 3, it's kind of a secret that it's like the worst kept secret in the world. If you use magic in a Souls game, you're pretty much going to just kick a lot of ass, right?
So here's a question. Why is there like a dot on them when you target them?
So you know who you're targeting in a group.
So it's just okay, so that's all that is? That there's no
I don't think there's like a
lore.
I don't think
like
there's
you're not seeing like their heart or their dark side.
No. Well, first off, there is no dark side.
Well,
here.
yeah, I figured there's no dark side in this, but I'm just saying like the equivalent thereof.
The interesting thing, though, if you'll notice, is that normally we have a red and a green bar, but this one is actually closer to Dark Souls 3 in that we also have a blue bar. The blue bar is our magic bar, and the reason that the Royal is easy mode is because the Royal comes with a little headband, and that headband actually is a passive regeneration for magic. So you can kind of feel free just to use magic. Like in Demon Souls, or in Dark Souls, you have a limited number of casts, right? And in Dark Souls 2, the same is true. You pick up a spell, and it has like 9 casts. And if you want more than 9 casting, you have to equip that spell multiple times, and that's how you get more. But here, not only do you have a magic bar, which if you have the right equipment will regenerate constantly, but you also have, and this is one of the interesting changes to this game over Demon Souls, items like the crescent grass. See how I have crescent moon grass?
Yes.
That's how I get my health back, is by eating this grass. And you can just farm for crescent moon grass. So like if you go to an especially difficult level in the game, you can go out and farm up enough healing items so that you can kind of just bully your way through it, because you don't ever have to get good enough to get from point A to point B with like 8 Estus flasks.
Okay.
Like you do in Dark Souls. Which is why I feel like the Dark Souls health system kind of represents the best of all worlds, because it not only it's limited in a way that forces you to become more. It forces you to get good, noob. All right, I was trying not to say it, but that's what it is.
Might as well just say it, man.
Because the less of your health that you have to sacrifice on your run up to the boss, then the more chances you have to fuck up on that boss. So it does encourage you to.
So do you like just running into those guys and having their ragdoll bodies fly away?
Yes.
Okay.
The Havoc physics engine in this game is absolutely amazing. Hey, buddy. Blar, 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 blar. So it's funny because I actually haven't played all the way through Demon Souls in a long-ass time, but it's got some stuff that's considered to be like incredibly kind of important and influential and iconic in the series. You're going to see one thing in particular at the end of, is it like level 3, that we saw in Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of interesting. There you go. Eat a little grass. Nom nom nom. But yeah, in addition to the health items that you can stock up on, there's also magic regeneration items that you can stock up on. So if you're willing to go out and do a little bit of grinding in the world, you can essentially get to a point where you can just kind of have unlimited magic attacks at people, which is very much different from the ethos of Dark Souls. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting is that I've actually never played Kingsfield before. Have you ever played one of the Kingsfield games?
No.
Because I'm not sure how much of this stuff comes over from Kingsfield, or if any of it does. I know that there's also like Shadow Tower has some interesting stuff in it. More than anything, I feel like over the years, From Software has just done, like they've just always kind of pushed the boundaries about like how does this RPG work? Like what makes this RPG different than your just kind of standard swords and sorcery stuff? And a lot of times it's just because it's way darker. There's like more of a sense of kind of like hopelessness to it. I don't even know if you can jump. I don't think you can actually jump in Demon Souls. By the way, did we have any questions?
We had 2 minor questions. They weren't really related to it. A lot of people saying that they really enjoyed the playthrough for
RE7.
For RE7.
That's good.
But we had, a couple of questions.
Get those knocked out. Because this is just a tutorial area. But
Mad Miss Moxie brought up some other, because I think it was last week it was asked what video games would you like to be turned into like an animated movie. She did bring up that Heavenly Sword and Wet would make good
it's Vanguard
movies, and I actually agree with that. Wet's actually a good one that I think would have been a good animated thing. I actually always wanted them to make a Wet too.
John, I've never been able to beat Vanguard.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, well, always gonna try.
So wait, if you've never been able to beat him,
he's the one that you're supposed to get killed to at the beginning of the game. Let's see. You can kill him, and if you do, there's a part later in the game where he shows up. And if you can kill him now, then he just doesn't show up at that place. It's kind of like a mini boss a little later in the game.
Yeah.
But I've never actually been able to kill him because you're not supposed to. It's kind of like the.
So why are there ghost guys running around back there?
Are there?
Yeah, and you kind of like they look like echoes or whatever.
I don't know. The server should be turned off. Shouldn't be seeing other players.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some peer-to-peer for the other players.
Yeah, so like right there, there's a guy standing.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to. Oh shit!
He just shot an arrow.
Okay, Vanguard. Come on. It's gonna be the first time that I ever beat Vanguard. Will be for Rage Select. That would be nice.
Well, you are cheesing dick in it, so.
It's magic, man. They gave it to me. It's not like I got out my Game Genie and hacked magic into Demon Souls. Oh shit! Oh god damn it! I was so close. So close.
Hey Jeff.
Yep.
You died.
Ah!
However, the Nexus Trap Shoe, you shall remain.
Yep. Hey, look! It's
Patches
our
the hyena.
buddy, Mr. Patches. I think Patches started as a character in Armored Core for Answer. I just listened to the guys that used to do Bonfire Side Chat did Mech Month, and they played Jumping Flash, Armored Core for Answer, which was a Miyazaki joint.
Man, Jumping Flash, I haven't heard.
And Titanfall 2. And they talked about how there's a guy in Armored Core for Answer called Patch that they think might have been the first Patches.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you ready to get... Oh, man. Forgot all about this.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
No subtitles?
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect them to another.
Okay.
So, unlike a lot of the other Souls games, by capturing demon souls, you can reclaim your physical body. So, okay, rather than hollowing, in this game you become a ghost, and you can see the kind of like ethereal nature. Here's an interesting thing. I don't have any feet. Like, I don't make any noise. So, like, if you want to do stealth in this game, like, you need to probably be a ghost. You notice my health is halved. That's what the price you pay for being a ghost. You get your soul back by beating bosses or by consuming items. But there are 5 archstones here. 1, 2, 3. There's a broken one, or 4, 5. And I think there's a 6th one that's broken. Yeah, that one up there is broken. But the interesting thing about this game is that while we can't actually get into it now, once we pass the world 1-1, you can do these levels in any order that you feel like. You don't have to do them in any particular order. So there's the Archstone of the Tower Queen. Actually, I don't... Yeah, okay, so it's sealed. And then each one of these archstones basically goes... So, like, this is World 1. And we basically go 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and then 2-1, 2-2, 2-3. But you're generally supposed to play, I believe, in, like, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, and then, like, through that way. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up a good guide on what the thing is. But while we're here, let's talk to these guys.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you?
This is our crestfallen warrior, I believe.
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero?
Came for more hair dye.
Came for nachos. I heard there were good nachos.
Demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria.
Nachos.
So then we also have our blacksmith.
The name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Yep. So,
No interest, eh?
Not at the moment.
I can tell you're not gonna last long here.
Oh, you're being sassy.
we got Stockpile Thomas.
Stockpile Thomas.
So, unlike
When
Dark
the Scourge
Souls,
came, I didn't know
you
what
have
hit
an
me.
inventory
When I
capacity
came to, I
that
found
if you're
myself
carrying too
here,
much,
in the
then you
Nexus.
will roll slow.
My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons.
So, Stockpile Thomas, you can basically
But
give
I
him
would
stuff.
be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Yep. So, we don't have anything just
Best
yet.
of luck to you.
Later.
And then we also have, I believe, this is one of our magic guys. No, he's not here yet. I think he might be maybe he's on the other side. The fucked up thing about this game, John, is that if I was to go up and hit Stockpile Thomas with my sword right now, he would become aggro, and there is no way to unaggro him, and so all of my things that he has would be lost forever.
Oh.
Oh my. How is this?
That's true of
happened?
anybody.
Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alan?
Nah.
Oh, Mbasa.
Umbasa indeed. Let's see. I think that it might not be until you get out of the first area, or he might be up a little bit, but there's also a magical trainer. And then if the Maiden in Black is still here, I don't think she is. The main thing with the Maiden in Black is that the thing that she says that she was saying when it zoomed down was the thing she says every time you level up. It'll be stuck in your head forever eventually. But okay, Boletarian Palace, a huge stone castle in the heart of the Northern Kingdom Boletaria. Hungry soldiers whose souls have been stolen by demon-attacked trespassers, and a terrible dragon's nest there. So, sounds like a fun place, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Boo, boo, Yurt, boo, boo, Yurt, the Silent Chief, boo,
I take it you don't like him.
boo.
All right.
That's true. You'll find out why. Boo. Anyway, back to the question.
Purge King 44.
Yes.
Has a question. Damn it. Give me a second here.
That's all right.
Would it be? I'm assuming he says he means hypocritical. He says heretical.
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 Mm-hmm.
Would it be heretical of me to say I think Better Call Saul is actually better than Breaking Bad? I mean, I do love Breaking Bad, but I find the character and story arcs in Better Call Saul just more compelling and better written, even though we know where everybody will most likely end up by the end of the series.
Oh man, we're not wasting any time with the dragons. Oh, he's got a big mouthful.
Nah, he'll move on.
Wee! I'm a dragon! I think it's a very different show than Breaking Bad. I think that, like, I was actually we rewatched it not too long ago, and I think, as near as I can tell, that like there have been some people who have died off screen, but I don't think anybody's actually died on screen during Better Call Saul. From Software, purveyors of fine dead horses for what, a decade now?
Yeah.
Curious about the world tendency, John. So
What do you mean?
Okay, so in this game, there's actually a thing called world tendency. It's hard to see. I don't remember exactly where it is. Let's see if it's been a while here. If we pull this up, check world tendency. So the worlds tend to get, your character tendency tends to get lighter or darker. And so it actually affects the game. This is something they dropped in later game where, for example, this door down here, if you have pure white world tendency, this door opens and you can get back to the stuff that's over there. But that's affected by, like, if you're alive, if you're a human and you die, then you go to darker world tendency, which makes the game harder, but then makes the things that the enemies drop more valuable. So it's kind of a whole system that I have never really engaged with all that much outside of just getting pure white world tendency. There are like some characters that if you have pure white tendency will attack you on sight, and some that will only talk to you or only appear if you have pure white world tendency.
Yeah.
It's just it's never surfaced in the game as a system. The game never explains what that world tendency is or how to gain it. So I feel like they took it out because a lot of people just felt like the game started getting harder, like it was just punishing people who weren't very good at the game rather than rewarding you for being better. Kind of the way that, like, you remember how in Dark Souls 3, how if you were kindled, your health got larger? Well, I feel like that's always been a thing, but that this game is kind of the same as that. It's just that in this game, the way that it's surfaced is that you have half of your normal health. So for a big chunk of the game, you're probably just going to be looking at a health bar that is artificially limited. Whereas if they just said, this is your health bar, and then when you turn human, it gets a bonus, it gets bigger, it would be less, like, I don't know, it would make people slightly less irritated.
Probably.
I don't know. But I think Better Call Saul is a great show. One of my favorite shows on TV. I was watching it and remarking about how artfully it's designed. So I feel like Bulletaria 1-1 is one of the better video game levels that has ever been created, as it consistently ramps up its challenge and difficulty, and it makes you think about a lot of different things, like the way at the beginning that they had the soldiers coming one at a time, and now they start coming two at a time, and then once you get through here, you get ambushed by this guy, but then he's got a friend over here, so you gotta like start learning how to do group attacks. I don't know. It's a really good introduction to the Souls franchise. It does take you quite a while, though, to get a switchback, which means that you can't get in a situation where you have to run back through here and kill everybody a second time. I guess I remember it being really difficult the first time that I did it, but now it's kind of like the Undead Burg. It's like the whole level is just kind of seared into my brain.
Yeah, maybe.
Do we have other questions?
We did have one other question. I'll see if I can get to it. This is from Nathan Lilly. Says, do you guys ever think back on some old games you played back in the day that you just loved to death, but you would probably never go try finishing them again? For example, I remember reminiscing with a friend of mine about the first Mass Effect and how I would probably never play it again because of how much it was compelled to min-max in it with all the gear and drops. I remember taking a month off of Dragon Quest III, then having no clue what I was doing when I came back and never bothered finishing it. For the most part, we just came up with JRPGs on handhelds like Pokemon and Golden Sun and on the GBA and GB Color. Most other games were usually well compartmentalized by level structure, but long and involved adventures are usually what does it. So are there any games that you love that from back in the day that if you were asked to replay again, obviously not for like a dojo or a sequential, but that you would just be like, no, I'm not doing that again. Fuck that.
I'm trying to think.
I think the first Mass Effect's actually a good example.
Yeah.
Because while it was good at the time, the second one is so much better.
Yeah.
And it just makes the first game look archaic.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard because with the mining thing,
Oh yeah, where you got to drive the Mako around.
Yeah, and just oh god, like it's just so fucking boring. Like I actually tried like a little while back. I tried to replay it. Because I was like, well, I've got I'm gonna try to replay all of the Mass Effect games, and I started playing the first Mass Effect, and I was just like, no, I can't. I think I got like a third of the way through it and was just like, I'm done. I can't do this.
I feel like there's a lot of RPGs. Like I would probably, any game. I don't know about games that I haven't finished, but I do know that any game that I have finished, a lot of those fall into that category. Where yes, we're playing Demon Souls, which I played quite a bit, right? But I would never Persona 4. It took me years to finally beat that game. But when I did, I feel like I would never go back and play it a second time because I don't know. It even has like a new game plus, and I'm like, nah, that's okay. I'm all right. By the way, you see, we can see the other side of that little bridge down there.
No, hey, there you go.
It's nice. I remember how impressed I was when I first saw this. Yeah, but games that I never got a chance to finish. I mean, there's a ton of games that I've always wanted to go back and finish. Hell, I never got a chance to finish playing Ruiner. I never got a chance to start playing Ruiner. Oh, by the way, is it familiar, John?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Jumped down a little bit too far.
Fucked it up. Yep. Oh, wait. Can I go up here now? Yes, I can. Okay. Get that bastard sword. But, yeah, there are plenty of games that I wouldn't go back and finish, or that I wouldn't... I don't know. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. On an infinite enough timeline with infinite time, like if I only had one, if it wasn't for review, but like if it was my job was just straight up playing and finishing video games in my spare time, there's a few that I probably would be interested in going back. I don't know. There's a lot of long JRPGs though that definitely fall into that category of like, nah, I don't think I'm interested in never really like finishing these. What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? You got a crossbow? I got a little sticky stick. All right.
Yeah, I also don't think I could go back and play the first Assassin's Creed game.
Ooh, that's a very good one.
I could probably go through the Ezio collection again, but the first Assassin's Creed, I don't think I could go back and do that one.
Let's see. What does this do? Physical
and
attack?
That's kind of a similar thing to Mass Effect, is that the second one outdid the first one in so many ways that just going back to the first one just feels archaic.
Yeah.
And just hard to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some stuff holds up over time, but some definitely does not.
Yeah. But yeah, because I won't go back and play Mass Effect 1, I'll never play Mass Effect 2 again because I like having
I'm not really supposed to be fighting this guy.
Then why are you fighting him?
Because it drops good stuff. Oh, shit. No. Okay, maybe we'll come back here later. Maybe you could just keep guarding the old king's tomb. Oh, God damn it. Really? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no! He done me in, John!
Yeah?
He done me in. So now you guys get to see what it looks like when you have to run all the way through all those guys.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to it, I can never play
Yes.
Mass Effect 2 again because I can't play a Mass Effect game where Rex is not alive in the world somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And if you start with just 2, Rex is dead automatically by default.
You might check on some of those because a lot of those have that like comic thing where you can make your choices from Mass Effect 1 and then import it.
Yeah, I don't know. But then again, I'm not going to bust out my PS3 or Xbox 360 to play those games anyway, so.
Just get them on Origin, right? Right?
I'm not going to play them on my PC.
No?
No.
Those are real dumb. Fucking flipping over tables. Guys over here, they're trying to come at me. Don't be hating.
They're all after your milkshake, man.
That's right. Ouch. Get out of the way. Get out of the way!
Probably should have just stabbed him.
No, would have taken longer. Ouch. Uh-oh. I think a little cocky here. Okay, get through these guys. Ouch. Need another grass. This guy over here.
You got it, Jeff.
Muscle my way past this guy. These guys. Hey guys. This guy fortunately only has one boulder, and that brings us. Oh shit! Back up to where we were. Come on, dude. Get out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. And we get a little backstep. Oh shit! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Where the fuck did that guy come from?
He's just over there waiting to kill me. Oh, fuck, I dragged them all back up here, John. I dragged them all back up here. Quick, shoot the lasers faster. Shoot the lasers. Oh, no. Ah!
I think you're fine.
They do it? Oh, boy.
Just took him a little bit to catch up.
Okay. Crossbow guy. Yep. I don't like this mail breakers. Oh, wait. Oh, no wonder. I was hitting him with my casting stick. Okay, so back over here. Let's get him with the casting stick. And grab this.
You regained lost soul.
Yep. I don't know, guys. I'll, you know what? I'll, if people are itching for lore and such, I can do some research like I used to do before the Dark Souls episodes. Because it's just been a while since I've played Demon Souls. I mean, what we're getting right now is actually very early game easy lore. You know, Boletaria, Kingdom, King, you know, demons have been eating people's souls. You're here to you know, we're pretty familiar with what's going on here. We don't exactly need like the biggest lore dive in the world to get it. Blarg. So that's where we're going to be going next week. Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. But this should open up our first shortcut, and that should give us a chance to go back, upgrade some stuff, spend some souls, and for me to figure out what kind of build I want to do, because I've never done an extensive Demon Souls build. So, yeah, so we're getting pretty close here. Tell you what, why don't you let us know down in the comment section what y'all think of this. I have a feeling that this will probably go a lot faster than our previous Souls games. Maybe not. But we can figure it out. Like I said, it is easier. So maybe not right in the very beginning, but there we go. But as time goes on, I feel like it definitely gets faster and faster and easier. And yeah, so let's know what you think. John, what do you think so far? Oh, there were 2 bodies hanging from the gibbets or whatever, and those were the chains that were holding the bodies up, so we just cut them down. I don't know. Does this seem in any way, shape, or form different to you than Dark Souls? Does it just look like
kind of the same
proto Dark Souls?
Yeah.
I don't think it's. I think it kind of holds up pretty well in the graphics department, though.
Yeah. I don't think it looks bad. I mean, it looks like Dark Souls.
Yeah. Turpentine. So if we open this up, then we should be back to the beginning part. Oh, but then I ran past all those guys at the very beginning, so they're all going to be back. In any case, I think that we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, we got the Cling Ring. One of the most important rings in the game is you put on the Cling Ring, and your health is less diminished by being dead. So you get a little bit more health.
So you're clinging to life.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, that, my friends, is the beginning of Demon Souls. Again, let us know what you think down in the comments. I feel like some people are probably going to be happy and some people are probably going to be sad. The Patreon folks have been kind of departing a little bit recently. We've had a lot of people that have been deleting their pledges. I asked last week. Most of the people that are left seem like they're pretty happy still. So these are the...
yeah. So if this full playthrough is something that makes you go, you know what? That may be the cake that I cancel my Patreon. What we say, don't cancel it.
Maybe let us know first.
Let us know.
Because I can understand. I mean, you know, I understand. I know what it's like. But, yeah, let us know down what you think in the comments, and we will read them. And then next week, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep going. Maybe we'll pick something else. If everybody's just like, boo, 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 maybe we'll do something else. In any case, thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Later.